awakens transcendence in the heart. So the simple versions of bhajans are simply mantras, and we'll do a little of Hare Krishna mantra chanting, which is the simplest and the most powerful type of bhajan. But for those who are a little experienced with spiritual life, there are also very intimate inner realizations expressed in these Vaishnava bhajans. So we're going to be delving into those a little bit tonight. Two of them in particular, one for Toronto especially, Gopinath by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. The Radha Krishna deities here are named Radha Chirchor Gopinath, or Gopinath for short. The word Gopinath is the name of Krishna, which means the Lord or the beloved of the gopis, the exalted milkmaids of Vrindavan, who loved Krishna unreservedly, and whose devotion for God is considered the highest of any spiritualist anywhere. So Gopinath is a deep meditation by this great scholar and writer Bhaktivinoda Thakur. I'd like to share a bit about his life before we start. Bhaktivinoda Thakur was born in an aristocratic family in a moderate-sized village in rural India in about 1820s, 1830s, thereabouts. And he grew up in a very happy, well-to-do family. After he was 13 or 14, however, tragedy struck his village and almost everyone was killed by a cholera epidemic. His father, his brothers all passed, and he was left with the responsibility of caring for his elderly mother and other family members who survived, younger ones. So he had to stop his education and began working at this tender age, 13, 14 years old. However, due to his diligence and his competence, he quickly rose through the ranks of the British government in those days, British Raj, and he attained eventually the highest position that one can attain in that government situation. It was called a magistrate. A magistrate is like a combination of judge and mayor. So he succeeded wonderfully in his career. He had a large family of 13 children. He was a very busy man. And in his 30s, he discovered the philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the foundation of our Hare Krishna movement. It is simply that we are not these bodies, that spiritual life is the goal of human life, and that God is a person, and a beautiful person named Krishna. Bhaktivinoda Thakur celebrated and promoted this philosophy for the rest of his life, published 100 books, some of them in English, which he sent to McGill University, among other institutions in the West. Jai McGill. So I wanted to give this context about the author of this beautiful song, devotional song. It's very introspective, and it expresses the deep longings of the soul for God and the various facets of that relationship. Okay? So this song we're going to sing actually not responsively but collectively, because it's rather long. It's 24 verses. And so can everybody see the words nicely? Okay, so you'll get the melody very quickly. It's a beautiful mystical melody. And in between each verse there's a little, give it a little moment. If you follow along, I'll show you how to keep the flow. Would you be so kind to hear me? Everybody. Desires make my mind wicked all the time, with not one virtue to endear me. Gopinath, I have no one else to turn to. Your two soft lotus feet are my sanctuary. Please allow me just to serve you. Gopinath, what can ever purify me? Devotion has escaped my manipulations. Worldly life now horrifies me. Gopinath, everything here is your Maya. I have no potency. Wisdom flies from me as my body falls to desire. Gopinath, may I ever stay at your feet through unrelieved weeping. Comes this sinner pleading for your precious gift of mercy. Surely sanction anything. Your power can deliver all the worst offenders. One offender can exceed me. Gopinath, you are like a sea of mercy. This world is very cruel, yet you've come for us fools as your pastimes keep increasing. Gopinath, my corruption has no measure, while demons, beasts, and fiends have attained to your feet. Bhakti Vinoda remains here. Gopinath, Gopinath, please remove this worldly agony. My ignorance just hurts. How can I endure the births and death strung out before me? Gopinath, I'm a servant of desire, intense lusty cravings in my heart awaken, squeezing tight the noose of Maya. I wake from this ignorance, this lust my enemy. I at last will leave and fix my heart for your appearance. Gopinath, I am meant to serve as your son. I have forsaken worshipping illusion. I forgot my rightful fortune. Gopinath, you of course understand everything. You duly reprimand your indentured man now. Kindly place them at your lotus feet. Truly your decision on seeing me averse? Will you now desert me without one drop of compassion? Gopinath, such a stupid fool have I been. What truly benefits have yet to witness. Now I live in this condition. Gopinath, next to you no one is wiser. A fool like me is blessed by your simple glances. Do not think me an outsider. Gopinath, this entangling world defeats me. If you show causeless grace, if you tolerate me, your compassion will release me. Gopinath, how my crazy mind disturbs me. If you show causeless grace, sorry, you gotta back up. Gopinath, how my crazy mind disturbs me. It won't trust anyone. Uselessly it goes on in the dark pit of the worldly. Gopinath, my defeat needs no explaining. All I have tried to do is completely useless. You're the only hope remaining. Gopinath, how can I now make advancement? My senses are so strong. My mind goes along and will not give up its attachment. Gopinath, after sitting in my heart's core, you make my mind subdued. Kindly take me to you, free me from this worldly danger. Gopinath, you can't see that I am helpless. Your senses are controlled. Please control mine also. Save me from this dark existence. Gopinath, Maya's noose is now on my throat. The sword of your mercy can alone release me. Make a servant of Vinoda. Gopinath. Okay, now call and response. Ready? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Gopinath. Gaura Premanandi. So hearing these meditations of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who has some reflections? What verses stood out to you? Anyone? Your senses are controlled, please control mine also.
It's like, please control myself.
Yes. Yes. This word Maya was used several times in the bhajan, and Maya means illusion, or that which is not. Like in the movie The Matrix, the hero is caught up in a world of illusion that he thinks is reality. And the reality is actually very ugly, but he'd rather see the ugly reality than the illusion. So the senses are very caught up in this world. That's the illusion of Maya. Thinking that we can make ourselves happy by satisfying our body, our physical needs, when in fact those needs are superfluous to the spirit that actually inhabits our body. Yes. So he's praying, please help me control my senses. You, Krishna, are perfectly controlled. Rishikesh. Thank you very much. Isha, I think you had one. Yes. There's one? Yeah.
There was this line, I have nobody to turn to apart from you.
Yes, beautiful, huh? When of course we have friends, we have family, we all have our support. And at the same time we can recognize that these support persons are also troubled in their own lives, and eventually we will lose them at any time for any number of reasons. Okay? The Srimad Bhagavatam refers to our friends, family, and loved one as the Atma Sanyeshu, or the fallible soldiers, those whom we depend on but who cannot ultimately protect us. So in his depth of God consciousness and realization, Bhaktivinoda is saying, yes, I have no one else to turn to but you. Thank you. Radhika, Radhika, is that right? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. The line that stood out to me was that, I forget exactly how it was, but that like demons and all these other people have gotten shelter of your feet, but I'm struggling. Yes. So I thought that like showed how small we are and how far sometimes it feels.
Uh-huh. Yes, yes. Krishna is so auspicious that even if he kills somebody, they are blessed. And when antagonistic people cause great chaos in the world, in the Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. Whenever there are the increase of irreligion is prominent, or evil is prominent, and truth and beauty is diminished, I descend and I protect my devotees, I protect the pious, and I annihilate those who are troubling them. So even those who are annihilated are blessed by Krishna because he is all auspicious. So Bhaktivinoda is saying, if even these very evil people have gotten your mercy, can't I qualify? Yeah. Hi.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you for coming to Toronto again.
If you call me Maharaj, my wife will divorce me. So please. Okay.
My name is Aradhana Devidasi.
Hare Krishna.
The line that stood out and kind of scared me, but it was so accurate, is the Maya's noose is around my throat. That one was just like very accurate for me.
It's so true. We're more entangled in this world than we realize, and that's his realization now. I did not even know how much ignorance I was in, and here I'm thinking I'm doing okay, and when in fact I'm deeply enmeshed. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you. Yes. And oh, did you have something? No. Okay. Anyone else? Like. Yes, Dino.
I might know the exact line, but it says that weeping this sinner comes here at your feet, begging for mercy. It really hit me.
Uh-huh. Yes. To be able to be that sincere, in our spirituality, that we actually shed tears. God, I've forgotten you. I am suffering. What a fool I've been. I have no ability to or disentangle myself. You please release me. Beautiful. Okay. Yes, Vishaka.
Each and every statement was reflecting and reminding me of the mood of many devotees in this community, how they worship our Gopinath in the same way. So it was very nice.
Uh-huh. Okay, Venkatesh Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Most of the lines regarding the desires and sense control. So, why Krishna made it this difficult? Like, he's very, I mean, like, he created one mission. That mission has, like, instead of 2 eyes, why don't we have 1 eye as something different object? Like, why he made it this difficult to go back to him?
Krishna, why have you made it so hard? That's a natural reaction, particularly when we're in difficulty. We may be trying to increase our consciousness and appreciation for God, but then when we go through difficulty, all of a sudden this omniscient, all-loving God is putting us in trouble. Why? Why are you making it so hard? So the simple answer to that is that love is not a cheap thing. And we are flirting with it, flirting with love of God. Okay, maybe I'll love God, but I don't want to give up the things that I know will bring me pleasure in this world. So we're kind of half in and half out. And in that position, we really can't go anywhere. Like if you're standing on a dock and you have 1 foot on the dock and 1 foot on the boat, you're not going anywhere, and if you're not careful, you're going to get wet. So by showing us the true nature of things in this world, Krishna is not hurting us, he's not punishing us, he's helping us. He's helping us come to a realization that there is no shelter in this world. Whatever shelter is here is just coming and going. And so it's really no shelter at all. Krishna makes it difficult so that we will, with more determination, turn to him. See, if we don't have a philosophical understanding, then suffering makes no sense. Like after 9/11 in the States, Reverend Billy Graham, who's one of the leading Christian ministers in America for many, many decades, he was asked, why would God allow all of these innocent people to be killed in such a horrific way? And he said, even though I have been a practicing Christian all my life, I still cannot answer that question. All I know is that I have faith. So I appreciated that answer, the honesty of it. One of the beauties of Bhagavad Gita is it does explain why there is this kind of suffering. It's not that God is incompetent, it's not that he's playing favorites, it's not that he's vindictive. He is addressing the attachments of the eternal soul to this world, which keep the soul bound up. So all of us would like a happy life, and so we'd like God to give us conveniently happy life. And then when he doesn't, then we have to re-examine our motives. Are we approaching God with kind of a business deal? There was a story of a miser who never believed in God, and then he went to the church. He was getting old. He said, I better, just in case. So he went to the church. He put $5 in the collection plate. Shortly after that, he died. Then he ascended to heaven. And there at the pearly gates was St. Peter. He said, what are you doing here? And the man said, I put my money in the collection plate in the church. St. Peter said, wait a minute, let me check my records. And he came back. He said, here, take your lousy $5 and go to hell. So in our materialistic understanding of life, we may think that our relation with God is like that. Let me give a little bit so that I can get a lot back. See, great investment. However, that is not love. Right? If we have a relationship where you're doing something for me and I'm doing something for you, that's not really love as much as business, right? You scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. That isn't selfless love. That isn't the kind of love that frees us from our suffering. What frees us from suffering in this world is a transcendent, causeless love of God that permeates our everyday and our every waking moment. That's the goal of spiritual life. So by putting us in difficulties, Krishna extracts the attachments. And just like a child who is not disciplined will grow up very crooked. But a child who receives the appropriate loving discipline from the parents, from the teacher, can progress in many ways through life. See? So in the same way, Krishna is giving us a little discipline. And after all, we have chosen to leave him. He didn't leave us, we left him. And he would love us to come back. And he's just giving us the ways and means to do that. So this is one understanding of the reason why Krishna makes it hard.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Anything else? One
Remember the full line, but it said that you're my only hope. So I really like that. Krishna is our only hope.
Right. This is an advanced stage of spiritual life called akinchana gochara, where we no longer feel that the things of this world can give us shelter. Janmaishwarya Shruta Shribir Edamana Madak Puman. Queen Kunti, in her beautiful prayers, says that if we are pursuing prestigious family, high education, wealth, or beauty, then we cannot sincerely turn to God and say, "You are my only hope." In his kindness, sometimes Krishna takes things away from us. Sometimes Krishna takes those attachments away for our own benefit. And this is why in South India, Krishna is worshipped in Gujarat and North India mostly. But in South India, they like to worship Vishnu. Right? Any South Indians here? So Vishnu is the preference, right? Because Vishnu gives opulence, the husband of the goddess of fortune. Lakshmi is there, Vishnu is pleased, then Lakshmi will. But Krishna is known as Hari. He takes away. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, he says, Yasyaham anugrahami harishe tadhanam shanai. When I'm particularly kind to somebody, I take away their material opulence. And then that person has no choice. That person is then rejected by all their friends and relatives, first of all, because nobody likes a poor relative. But more than that, Krishna, you're my only hope remaining. And Krishna can give all kinds of material benefits or take them away. It all depends on the individual's relationship. It is not that if we're right with Krishna, we'll be rich, and if we're wrong with Krishna, we'll be poor. That's the kind of contemporary misunderstanding. So, coming to the point where Krishna is our only hope liberates us. Whatever that takes. That's Krishna's kindness. Anything else? Okay.
Can I have a follow-up?
Quick, one last follow-up question, then we'll do one more bhajan.
So, Prabhu, if Krishna takes away, then how do we perceive it? Like, when Krishna starts taking, how do you understand, and what to do in that moment? How to react in that moment?
If Krishna starts taking, what to do with? What do we do? Yes. Well, better start worshiping Vishnu. Our teacher, Srila Prabhupada's mother used to tell him, God has 10 hands, you have 2 hands. If God wants to take from you, how can you hold? And if God wants to give you, how can you hold? See? So, depending on Krishna is the reality of our existence as eternal souls. And thinking we are separate from Him, thinking we can do things by ourselves, this is Maya, this is the illusion. And to depend on Krishna does not mean we have to give away all of our possessions and renounce the world. It just means we have to reorient our priorities. Why do I do what I do? Because I'm trying to please Krishna. For example, eating. If a person is not in spiritual consciousness, they may just eat. Okay, maybe they're a little pious. Thanks, God. Right? In fact, God has made this food. And it's not our property. We may have it, but it belongs to Him. We can't manufacture a grain of rice. We can't manufacture a drop of milk. All these things have come from God. And we're taking God's property. Thank you. See? So in yoga, in bhakti, in devotional life, we learn, okay, Krishna has given me this, let me offer it back to Krishna. We still eat, but before eating, instead of saying, thanks a lot, we say, here, you please eat first. This is yours, I offer it to you. Whatever you leave, then I will honor that as your remnants. Just like to get lights to work, you have to have a wire coming from the power company and a wire going back. If the circuit isn't complete, there'll be no illumination. So it is with food, so it is with occupation, so it is with family, so it is with everything. Everything is coming from God, and we learn to offer it back to Him. That's called bhakti yoga. And then the cycle is complete. Then our lives are infused with spiritual meaning. Then our lives are connected with reality and broken from the illusion that we have an existence separate from our Maker. All right? Is that all right? So, okay. We'll do one more bhajan. Is that all right? Okay. So this is a beautiful prayer to these 6 great teachers, the Goswamis of Vrindavan. The 6 Goswamis were followers of Lord Chaitanya, Krishna's most recent incarnation, about 500 years ago. They were highly placed people in society. Rupa and Sanatan, the 2 senior Goswamis, were essentially the prime minister for the Muslim king. They were born in Brahmin Hindu families, and they gave up their Hindu faith to become employees of the king, the Mohammedan king. And this, in Hindu society, was considered anathema. It was a horrible thing, the worst thing you could do. But they did this. They became very, very wealthy. But then they learned about Lord Chaitanya, and they realized that all of their material pursuits were mistaken. So they left their very comfortable positions and went to the holy village of Vrindavan, where Krishna performed his pastimes thousands of years before. And there they uncovered all the holy sites of Krishna, and they also discovered the beauty of worshiping Krishna as exemplified by Radharani, Krishna's greatest devotee, his feminine energy. It is Radharani we refer to when we say Hare, Hare Krishna. First Radha, and then Krishna. We cannot approach Krishna without approaching Radha. So in the course of their lives, they practiced bhakti. They lived very austerely under trees. They wrote thousands of pages of bhakti devotional manuscripts on leaf paper, many of which are still preserved miraculously, and many of which we have today to read and study. So this was written by not exactly their contemporary, but a younger follower, Srinivasacharya, contemporary of Narottam Das Thakur, in praise of their lives, their extremely exalted God consciousness. So let's sing. This one we can do call and response, okay? Always dancing and chanting Krishna's holy names in oceans of endless bliss. He's dancing and chanting Krishna's holy names in oceans of endless bliss. Free from envy, they're loved and worshipped by all souls. The holy, crude, and distressed.
Free from envy, they're loved and worshipped by all souls. The holy, good, and distressed.
Blessed by Chaitanya, they deliver to the world the mercy that he bestowed.
Blessed by Chaitanya, they deliver to the world the mercy that he bestowed.
Everyone together. Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyago Shri Jiva Gopalako. Scrutinizing the scriptures expertly, they prove eternal reality.
Scrutinizing the scriptures expertly, they prove eternal reality.
Everyone in the three worlds offers praise to them while sheltering at their feet.
Everyone in the three worlds offers praise to them while sheltering at their feet.
They serve Radha and Krishna's lotus feet in bliss and love's astonishing moves.
They serve Radha and Krishna's lotus feet in bliss and love's astonishing moves.
Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyago Shri Jiva Gopalako. They know Gauranga's qualities and narrate them with great fulfillment and faith.
They know Gauranga's qualities and narrate them with great fulfillment and faith.
They pour Govinda nectar on conditioned souls who cleanse distress as they bathe.
They pour Govinda nectar on conditioned souls who cleanse distress as they bathe.
Liberation alone can't match the seas of bliss they bring to all fallen souls.
Liberation alone can match the seas of bliss they bring to all fallen souls.
Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyago Shri Jiva Gopalako. Quickly leaving aristocratic social roles they had adopted before.
Quickly leaving aristocratic social roles they had adopted before.
They donned loincloths and tattered quilts as simple clothes and cared for comforts no more.
They donned loincloths and tattered quilts as simple clothes and cared for comfort no more.
Then they swam in the ocean of the gopis' love, absorbed in its ebbs and flows.
Then they swam in the ocean of the gopis' love, absorbed in its ebbs and flows.
Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyago Shri Jiva Gopalako. Vrindavan on where the peacocks coo, swans and cranes forever move through the air.
Vrindavan, where the peacocks coo, swans and cranes forever move through the air.
Shelter them under splendid trees with jeweled roots that grow abundantly there.
Shelter them under splendid trees with jeweled roots that grow abundantly there.
Day and night they serve Radha Krishna in delight and shared life's ultimate goal.
Day and night they serve Radha Krishna in delight and shared life's ultimate goal.
Bande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyago
Shri Jiva
Palako. Constantly they would sing the holy name and bow, their time consumed in that way.
Constantly they would sing the holy name and bow, their time consumed in that way.
Overcoming the urge to eat, sleep, and enjoy that fills up most of our day.
Overcoming the urge to eat, sleep, and enjoy that fills up most of our days.
Thoughts of Radha and Krishna's sweet and blissful ways enchanted these humble souls.
Thoughts of Radha and Krishna's sweet and blissful ways enchanted these humble souls.
Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyago
Shri Jiva Gopalako.
They appear to be mad, absorbed in love of God, with symptoms of ecstasy.
They appear to be mad, absorbed in love of God, with symptoms of ecstasy.
On the banks of the Jamuna or Radha Kund, or at the Vamsivat tree.
On the banks of the Jamuna or Radhakund, or at the Vamsiva tree.
They sing praises of Krishna's qualities with joy, no matter where they might go.
They sang praises of Krishna's qualities with joy, no matter where they might go.
Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyago Shri Jiva Gopalako. Shouting Radha, O Queen of Rajalalita, O Nanda's mischievous son.
Shouting Radha, O Queen of Rajalalita, O Nanda's mischievous son.
Where are you on the trees along Kalindi shore, or over on Govardhan?
Where are you in the trees along Kalindi shore, or over on Govardhan?
Quite distressed with the pangs of separation's love, they cried aloud as they roamed.
Quite distressed with the pangs of separation's love, they cried aloud as they roamed.
Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyago Shri Jiva Gopalako. Sanatano Raghuyago Shri Jiva Gopalako. One more time. Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyago Shri Jiva Gopalako. Gaur Premanandi. Any reflections on any of these verses? Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Danvat Pranams for the beautiful Bhajan Evening. There seems like there's so much compassion dripping in all of the sentences, whether it is we'll come with you wherever you go, just singing Krishna's glories, or distress is such a strong word, but it's been imbued in so much softness when they say that we'll just bathe with Gauranga's drops and just cleanse the distress. So it's a very compassionate and soft practice. I think that's something that we all can use. Nothing strong, just lots of love. So there seems to be a lot of love emanating in this bhajan.
Beautiful. Yes, thank you. In other words, the Goswamis did not renounce out of frustration or out of pride, but actually out of compassion. And they delivered that compassion in the form of all of these bhakti books that we have today. Thank you. They were, you notice also, everybody loved them, whether they were pious or impious, whether they were holy or crude, everybody loved them. And they also loved everybody. Okay, anything else? Yes, Prabhu. Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I love the part where it says scrutinizing the scriptures and getting to know the internal bliss or internal reality. Reading the scriptures with proper guidance, it brings us a lot of things. It makes us feel the real bliss, Krishna's love, pain, sacrifice, a lot of emotions we go through. And at the same time, we realize that it's not easy to be on the path of dharma, but at the same time, nothing else can be blissful than this.
Thank you. That is the conclusion of all of the scriptures. And we have to remember there was no internet, there was no Vedabase. They went through all of these books very painstakingly and took out the best essence for us. Thank you. Okay, next. Anyone else?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I really love the last part. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Somewhere in the light, okay.
I really love the last paragraph as it was mentioned. They were so curious. I might know the exact sentence, but it was like they were looking for Radharani, queen of Vrindavan, and Lalita Sakhi, and the mischievous son that is Krishna. We have a lot of books over here, or sometimes we have, but I personally feel that I don't have that attachment with Krishna where I find him everywhere.
Right. So the Goswamis are what we call acharyas, who are exemplary teachers. When there's no more vested interest in this world, when nothing else matters to us but our relationship with God, stages of ecstasy begin appearing. This is described in the sacred literatures. That includes trembling, horripilation, standing of the hairs, voice choking up, tears, like unrelieved weeping, when the soul is rediscovering its eternal ecstatic relation with the Supreme. So the Goswamis at the end of this description they're practically mad with love of God, just going everywhere looking, where is Krishna? And remember, they're in Krishna's holy abode of Vrindavan. So where is Krishna? Is he here? Is he there? Where's Radharani? Is she here? Is she there? And this was not contrived in any way, but just the culmination of knowledge, of study, of practice, and realization. So that they are the exemplary teachers of love of God. For us, we don't have to worry about rolling on the ground or experiencing or showing ecstatic symptoms. But we look and we can see that this is at the end of our path. Just as when we're driving We're driving to Montreal. We may not be in Montreal, but we're on the highway, and the signs show us that we're going in that direction, in the right direction, yeah. So we delve into these very exalted personalities in their lives for that reason.
Thank you, Prabhu. I just have a follow-up question. So basically we should see the deity form of the Lord as Lord himself.
Yes.
And also here Goswamis are looking for Krishna in the whole Vrindavan where there are a lot of deities. So
why were they not seeing Krishna in the deities? Why were they feeling the separation? Why didn't they just go to the deity and say, well, the deity is Krishna appearing in a form that is visible and accessible to our material senses. It is Krishna fully, and yet we can perceive. When we are progressed in spiritual life, our spiritual senses awaken more and open us to other higher planes of reality. So the deity is for those of us who are still on the bodily platform, material platform, seeing Krishna manifest in a way that we can easily perceive. So all of the Goswamis established deities for this reason. Madan Mohan, Gopinath, Govindaji. So they established the temples and the deities to help pour Govinda nectar on the conditioned souls to ease their distress. So when we see the deity, do we feel ecstatic love? Maybe, maybe not. We don't have to. All we need to know is that here is my chance to see Krishna and Krishna's chance to see me. Let me just exult in this opportunity. When do we get to see Krishna, by the way? 8 o'clock. Oh, at 8 o'clock, okay. Okay, please go ahead. Your question? No? Anything else? Okay, please. Ivanshi.
I was just thinking that there was a point in which the line came that they cared for comforts no more. And then after, when they went to Vrindavan, there's a line that, oh, they were sheltered by jeweled trees that had jeweled roots. So it's just so ironic and funny. Krishna is just like, my devotees left everything for me, so how can I not reciprocate?
Yes. Yes, there was an argument once between two of Lord Chaitanya's associates, Srivas Acharya and Gadadhar Pandit. So Srivas is Narada Muni, and Narada went to Dwarka, Krishna's opulent palace city, and he was, and Srivas was representing him, and then Gadadhar is Radharani, and he's representing Vrindavan. So they're arguing which is better, Dwarka or Vrindavan. And so Srivas says, oh, this Vrindavan, just some dusty bushes and peacock feathers. Here in Dwarka we have jewels and diamonds and marble palaces. And Gadadhar says, well, we have all these opulences in Vrindavan, but we're just not attached to them because we're too busy with Krishna.
It's a nice thing to put in a bhajan. Just thank you for sharing that. It brings forth a very deep realization.
Yes, we may be opulent or not opulent materially, but we are interested in our Krishna consciousness. Yeah, good.
Jai.
Okay. Yes, Prabhu. So we'll do a little kirtan now. Is that all right? Okay. Would it be all right for everyone to stand up for this? Okay, good. Been sitting a long time, and maybe we have some talented dancers who can get things going. Okay. Okay. Well, once we get started, you know. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, Hare